All right, so quick video on integrating Facebook and connecting lead forms. So this will be, again, a very fast video. There's not a whole lot to this. What we'll need to do is go into settings and then go into integrations and connect a Facebook page. And then that means Facebook is connected to the sub account. And by the way, you can only connect one page per sub account. So make sure you're isolating each client to their own sub account. I've talked about this in previous videos. And once that's done, in order to map the Facebook lead form, we'll go into Facebook form fields and mapping, and we'll see all the lead forms here on that are created on Facebook. We'll see them here on the left. And what we'll need to do is just map the fields. So over here on the left is our fields on the Facebook lead form, and then over here on the right is what we're going to map them to on GoHighLevel. So we're obviously going to map the full name to the full name, email to email, phone to phone. However, what if we had a question on here like what is your current weight and what's your target weight on the Facebook lead ad? What we would need to do is we would actually need to create custom fields in GoHighLevel in order to map them properly. And if you don't know how to create custom fields, just watch the video, custom fields and custom values. It's in the features section of this course, or the quick videos section of this course, and it breaks down how to do that. Now, once we have everything mapped out, we can hit save, and then it will actually display this. So the UI will change, and it will show us that it is properly mapped out with a little green check mark. Okay. However, just because it is properly mapped does not mean that leads will actually come in from Facebook. And what we'll need to do is, let me actually pause the video and go into a sample sub account. Okay, I've just moved over to a sample account. So what you'll need to do to actually have GoHighLevel take on those leads or import those leads in real time is set up a workflow for that. If you don't know what workflows are, check out the workflow video, the trigger video, the automation video. It'll walk you through or better explain what all this is. But we'll go into automations, go into workflows. We're going to create a new workflow, hit start from scratch. And then under trigger, this is where we will tell GoHighLevel to use the Facebook lead form that's submitted, and then add a filter and tell GoHighLevel which form to use, right? So filters, in form, and then we'll select the form that we are currently using on our ads. This is a demo account. I don't have any forms linked, but you would see all of your forms here. And once you have that set up, the next thing you're going to want to do is update the opportunity. And I'll show you exactly what this does, but we're going to move them into our pipeline. If you don't know what pipelines are, check out the pipeline video earlier in this course. And we're going to put them into the appropriate pipeline stage. Under opportunity name, we always want to use the contact's full name. Opportunity source, you can leave this blank. You can say where the lead's coming from. Lead value, this doesn't have any actual functionality. If you want to track how much each lead is worth, you can do that. Status, I always like to mark these as open. And then, of course, we're going to allow opportunities to move to any previous stage in the pipeline. Okay. Now, what this is doing is, let's save this and go back so I can show you. Under opportunities, so this means that when a lead fills out the lead form on Facebook, they will show up in GoHighLevel and show up in the opt-in section of this pipeline, right? Because that's where we directed them to go in the automation. Now, let's quickly talk about settings. You may or may not want this to be turned on. Basically, if they fill out the lead form twice, can they go into opt-in twice? Or if they fill out the lead form twice, they cannot go into opt-in again, right? Stop on response means that anything else inside this workflow, like if we're sending them texts right away, if they respond to one of those texts, we stop the whole workflow. And really, guys, all these settings I break these down in the workflow video of this course. So if you want to learn more about these settings, just go into the workflow video. It's in the automation section of this course, and it'll break all these down. But for this specifically, what we want to do is we want to turn this off so that at any time in the day, regardless of what time it is, regardless of what time zone they're in, the leads will automatically, immediately get moved into this pipeline stage. And that's what we want to have happen. So once this is set up, we have the form. We've specified which form. I can't do that because I don't have any forms linked to this specific account, but you guys will be specifying the form. And then you're updating the opportunity and you're building out anything else you want to do. If you want to learn how to nurture leads automatically, check out the lead nurture campaigns video of this course. But once all that's set up, you would hit save. And just a quick note, if you have multiple forms that you're testing out, you will have to come in here and tell Facebook to select each form. So you'll have a trigger specified to the form for each form that you have. Okay. Once that's done, you hit save and you're good to go.